First at 5, we have exclusive reaction to a major financial review of Capitol Public Radio. It was released just hours ago.
I spoke to the president of Sac State. Keep in mind, they oversee CapRadio, and the president now says someone should go to jail. Take a look.
This has been an absolutely existential crisis for the campus.
I spoke exclusively to Sacramento State President Dr. Luke Wood just moments after he released a scathing months-long forensic examination of financial mismanagement at Capitol Public Radio, which is licensed to Sacramento State.
Capitol Public Radio had lax controls, lack of financial oversight, monies that were being reported in ways that didn't make sense. We found out that they had reported having a $3 million reserve and at that point in time had only around $80,000.
Who can forget the headlines? CapRadio lays off 12% of staff and cancels music programs amid financial issues.
I would say that I was disappointed and saddened because, if you think about the people who donate to Capitol Public Radio, a large subset of our donors are people who are older, on fixed incomes, and are really just trying to make sure that public radio is here to stay. And to see people who are in positions of authority and positions of trust violate that trust for personal gain, I think that's sad.
The independent forensic exam found a spouse of one of the former board members held an ownership interest in the property under consideration for the new headquarters. The audit found more than $460,000 in payments was dispersed to a former CapRadio leader referred to only as subject number 1, without evidence of expense reports or receipts.
Through financial mismanagement and potentially crimes.
The review also found Capitol Public Radio paid an additional more than $300,000 for purchases that may have been made by subject number 1, but supporting documents were not available or found.
Someone should be facing jail time. I mean, if you think about the level of egregiousness and what happened here, this isn't just a simple mistake.
Dr. Wood tells me they've now sent an unredacted version of the report to law enforcement.
We have a vested interest in wanting to see the right outcome take place and for justice to be served.
He admits this was a much bigger issue than many realized when they commissioned the review back in 2023.
The forensic review was supposed to be released in January or February. We're in August. So what happened? Well, what happened is we just kept on uncovering more and more and more and more as they were going along. And then, of course, we got the final review last week, the final copy. And so, in the spirit of transparency and ensuring the public that they can trust the future direction, we've released it.
Now, I have more of my exclusive conversation coming up tonight at 6 p.m., including what's being done to make sure this never happens again. All new at 6, only on ABC 10.